Jen with the Faithful Sidekicks. Today I'm going to talk to you about a light, fun game called Fantastic Beasts: Perilous Pursuit. In this game, you are playing as one of the four main characters from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. The sequel to the Harry Potter movies, I guess you could say, or prequel, I don't know how you want to call it. But basically, all those animals have escaped from Newt's suitcase and we're working together, it's a cooperative game, to collect them and get them back into the suitcase. I have right now set up a 2-player game for Newt and Queenie, and we have a collection of beasts. There are more that are in the box, but this is how many you play with for a single game. And so we are starting by trying to capture the Billywig. And the Billywig may be doing us damage or may be trying to escape. We have a set of custom dice we'll be rolling for both us and the beast. And we have several different skills. Each player has their own player board with their skills marked out. There is a spot for ready, a spot for set, and then you can use it. So you have to have a lot of work at the beginning of the game to get yourself set up, but then as the game progresses, you're a little more ready or able to deal with the more challenging beasts that you have to collect, like the erupment. So, Newt's going to start the game, he would roll, and these symbols will tell him what he can play for. He's got shields that he can start collecting to help prevent damage. He can move a monster one space closer to the suitcase. He can distract a monster so that it is less likely to do attacks or escapes on its turn. He can draw cards, which give special powers. It's referred to as insight. And they'll just give you extra symbols, or sometimes they'll let you roll 2 less dice for the beast or something like that. Or he can actually move a monster 3 spaces closer to the suitcase with his final power here. Queenie has the same powers, but they are different in terms of how easy they are to get set or ready based on which character you're playing. So, for instance, Newt is not great at insight. Queenie's excellent at insight. So he's got 2 of those symbols right now. There's also a wild symbol on the dice. But he's better at collecting the movements for triples than Queenie is. So let's maybe... And kind of like Yahtzee, you get 3 dice rolls, and you keep what you want and re-roll the rest. And we have... That one's of no use, because I didn't get enough. But we have enough for him to ready his insight. That's putting the large token there. And then we also have enough for him to ready his shields using the 2 wilds. That would be his turn, and then the beast rolls. Each beast tells you at the top of their card how many dice you roll. So the special teal die is always rolled for the beast, and instead of a wild, it has a particularly unpleasant symbol on it. It looks like flames, and when it's rolled on a beast turn, something particularly unpleasant happens, but it's unique to each beast. So for the Billywig, you'd lose a shield. For the Fwooper, you would unset your triple movement, which those can be very hard to get ready and set, so that would be a pain. And for, say, the Demiguise here, he does massive amounts of escaping. He's very, very slippery character there. And each monster also has differentiation between which symbols allow them to escape, which symbols may or may not do anything, which symbols have them attacking you. So you would roll for the beast to figure out what happens for them. And Newt got really lucky with the Billywig. The Billywig does nothing for all 3 but die results. Then it would be Queenie's turn. The same thing happens with her. She rolls up to 3 times, tries to ready, set, and use her skills, and we go on. The great thing is the ready and the set, once you've got that in place, that stays, and then more things are available for use. One of the nice co-op elements of this game is that if you have something set and somebody else playing with you also has that same thing set, you can activate both yours and theirs. So let's say we both had our triples set. So it's ready and set, so the large tile and the little one. Then I could activate my triple as Queenie, and I could activate Newt's triple. So if she, on her turn, rolled 2 triples, she'd give 1 Newt to Newt, 1 to herself, and the creature would move 6 spaces closer to the suitcase, which is a phenomenal amount of movement. Same happens for shields. Queenie could actually give Newt a shield on his turn if they're both ready and set, and so on. After each beast goes into the suitcase, then you lose all of your set tokens, but they just require a single die. You will, however, also likely lose one of your ready tokens as well, because everyone rolls a die, and whichever symbol that was, in this case, it was the single movement, the ready comes off as well. So that is neither ready nor set. If you're really lucky and you roll a wild, then you actually get to keep something set. So there's ready, set, use. And that is basically it. Each of the beasts gives you some sort of bonus when you get them into the suitcase. Perhaps the really difficult ones might let you actually heal a point or 2. Most of them would let you keep something set, and various stuff like that. Sometimes it's drawing a card. So the game rules are pretty straightforward once you learn this concept of ready, set, and use. And other than that, it's the luck of the die. The components are these double thick boards for your characters, which is great because that means the pieces that you're putting on there actually hold in place. I mean, I can hold this up and have that piece still stay there because it's that really thick cardboard double layer with the cutouts for your specific pieces. I will mention that this box is a lot bigger than it needs to be. There's a lot of dead space in there. And it's kind of hard to pack it down into anything smaller because of the size of these boards. So that's the one downside. It's not really a great call for travel unless you happen to have just the right size box for it. But it is a fun game. It takes maybe a half an hour to play. It's nice, light. If you're in the mood for do you want to play a game? Yeah, let's play a game. This is a great answer to that kind of gameplay. So, highly recommend it. I've played it many, many times. It's a lot of fun. And fantastic beasts, perilous pursuits.